What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's Paul.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team event. They've been doing it for over 30 years.
Not sure how this happened, but we got two 8-2 teams squaring off in the first round of the Division 10 playoffs.
It's the new competitive equity format. It is yielding a great matchup for us here as Gahr at St. Anthony's Clark Field. Gladiators third place in the SGVL. Saints coming off a league championship, and you can expect this one to be physical because that Saints defense always plays physical with an F.
A little bit acrobatic as well as Sales jumps out of the tunnel. But from the start, it was a high-octane offense that stole the show. Robert Frutos to Alonzo Davis, the catch and the foul. A couple plays later, Latrell Stearns and Palo Verde muscles his way into Simone's Donuts.
Killer reference.
I mean, the end zone from 10 yards out for the touchdown.
You're making me hungry.
7-0 Gahr after the opening drive.
So Saints back on their heels a little bit, and on the following St. Anthony drive, Johnny Buxa V had an answer. He's mastered that read option offense, and he keeps this one right up the gut for a 40-yard gain.
Then a couple plays later, Johnny Buxa 5 finds a wide open Tino Venegas for the 21-yard strike, and Mom made pizza rolls. St. Anthony evens it up 7-7 in the first. Shootout?
Could be a shootout. Two teams that we have really liked their defense so far this year, but Gahr started to out St. Anthony as Isaiah Mays is going to pick off Buxa, set up great field position once again for the Gladiators, and then it's high fructose corn syrup. Unhealthy for your body, but very healthy for your football team. He hooks up with Micah Bernard for a quick slip screen for 15 yards.
Flipping fields after the quarter, the Gladiators began to be more physical, a little bit of a surprise. St. Anthony's always physical. Stearns bulldozes for 5 tough yards and a touchdown. Gahr up 14-7 to start up the second quarter.
This is what we love about this new format. You have teams moving down, teams moving up, and so you're getting these great matchups. Stearns, a load, 6'1", 220.
Plays like that rocked the Saints to sleep a little bit to set up plays like this. Frutos to Davis, 69 yards for the score.
Nice.
And St. Anthony wasn't ready for this one. It's 21-7, halftime lead for the Gahr Gladiators.
And again, as we mentioned with the new format, you're going to see these kinds of games. Gahr coming down in division, St. Anthony moving up, but in the second half, St. Anthony keeping it simple with Talon Patton on the sideline with a shoulder injury. Markel
Sales
had to carry the load for the Saints backfield, and football coaches hate this regardless of what sideline they're on.
You gotta wrap up.
Sales bounces off.
Bounce it. Bounce it.
Extra point no good, but all of a sudden it's 21-13 and the Saints are back in this thing.
And the Purple People Eaters hung tough. Well, as tough as you can when you're facing a guy like Stearns, 6'1", 220. They got this.
He's a street out there. He's a road grader.
They got the stop that they needed, and Johnny Buxa was being Johnny Buxa. Rugby scrum right here sets the Saints up nicely, first and goal. But the Gladiator defense had a stand for him, a standby Dior Denson with a big hit. They get a huge turnover on downs, and now all you got to do is milk the clock here, Mike.
But Gahr is going to go 3 and out, so they're going to have to punt in the danger zone, and the ball gets loose. Zion Fuego recovers the fumble, and they're in business on the 1-yard line. Heartbreaker for Gahr.
And you know Johnny 5's going to take it from there. Touchdown scamper pulls the Saints within 2 with a 2-point conversion to go. Buxa rolls right. Looks like he's going to be gobbled up. But Johnny 5 said it's not Thanksgiving quite yet, boys. Captain America uses his shield. And this game is tied at 21. Can you believe this? With 5 minutes to go in the ballgame.
I absolutely cannot believe that. Plenty of time for the Gladiators to steal this one late. Frutos to Stearns. All kinds of puns involved there as he's rumbling towards Bellflower Boulevard. And so they're in the red zone. A couple minutes left going in to score, perhaps. Try a little misdirection, and the ball, let the ball hit the floor. Amatai Nieto relation scoops it, and the Saints have the ball at the 47 with 2 minutes left. Don't hurt this guy, guys.
We got game left. Hold on,
get
fellas.
Back out there and play. St. Anthony managing the 2-minute drill very well as Sales for 14 yards.
No timeouts left. Tick, 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 tick.
But as you can see, they're inside the 5 and feeling good. Buxa's going to spike it with 3 seconds remaining, and that's going to bring up the freshman kicker, Eamon Poole-Harris.
Oh my gosh, bangs it home. From 17 out, the Saints do it. They come back to win it 24-21. The freshman, he got called up this week.
And now everyone can take a deep breath. Poole Harris, the hero, something you don't see too often in high school, certainly. And your gut just drops for Gahr. A tough way to lose a game. But the Saints proving they can hang with the big dogs, and they will be hanging for another week as they host Dos Pueblos at Clark next week.
Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Papalucci's, a great place to eat on 2nd Street. More St. Anthony football playoff coverage next week. You're going to stick around right here. It's GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.